Everyone, and welcome to episode 13 of Artanis215's Let's Play. Today, or maybe this is 14. This is probably 14. Today, we're gonna get going with some extra resource income. Uh, we need more stuffs. Basically, is what's going on here. So to do that, um, we're gonna need to make a tesseract, or a pair of them actually, which means we're gonna need a bunch of Enderium, which we'll get to that in a minute. But first, we need diamonds, and I went mining off camera. For a while, I've actually been logged in playing in the world here, like I normally do. You guys are gonna crap when you see how much wood we have. Yep, that's right, 100 and almost 5,000 oak wood. And yeah, lots of lovely stuff there. So, also we're getting there on this singularity, slowly. And we have 68 buckets of UV matter. So that's pretty cool. I managed to get a third solar up there, and we have room for a fourth when we're ready for it. All right, and then here, I don't know if you guys know this, but this drill actually has two modes. You may have to rebind your key, but if you mode and then right click, it will switch to Silk Touch. So that's how I did this. Whoops. Mode, right click. There we go. And I think that I've had better luck with the luck and fortune 3 on this guy than with my drill. I don't know, but I just seem like I get more diamonds. So I think we have about 11 ore here. And we got almost 30 diamonds out of it, so that's pretty good. Also, some of you might have noticed that this guy is running. He's just going to run all the time now. I'm just exporting oak wood, and he's just burning through it fairly slowly, so I'm not too worried that we're going to run out, especially where we have like that massive buffer. So, yeah, that's that. If we need this thing now, it's ready. It's ready to rock and roll. But let's get on with this Enderium stuff. So we're going to need, I think, to make the Enderium blend, that gives us 4. So we're going to need 2 buckets of resin ender. And to get the resin ender, looks like we're going to need about 250 4 ender pearls per bucket. Unless my math is off. We'll find out. Um, 1, 4. Yep. We're going to need 2 buckets, so get a couple of these. There's our resonant ender buckets. Go ahead and toss those guys in there. And then we're going to need 3 pulverized tin and a shiny metal per. So we're going to need a couple of shiny metals, and we're going to need some tin. All right, let's get in there. So let's pulverize up some tin. Can actually leave that on. Or no, we can't, because once we go into craft it, we won't want that on. 5, 6. We're going to need a couple of these guys as well. Sorry for the chewing noises in the background. I am eating a little bit. All right. We'll just do it right here. Got 8 of those. And we're we're going to need pyrotheum dust. We're going to need 4 pyrotheum dust. Wow. Didn't think I even had any, but I do. That's pretty cool. Alright, so let's toss those in there. We'll turn this thing off. These take a while. And then we're going to need to fill our tesseract frame with a bucket of ender each. Let's melt those up as well. There's 4. There's 2 and the other ones. So looks like it's silver and bronze around a filled frame. We're doing okay here. There's 1. We'll go ahead and craft this one. Here's your tesseract. We're also going to want some fluiducts. Probably like, I don't know, we'll just get enough, and then we're going to need some item ducts. Huh, I didn't teach you item ducts, really. Item duct. And am I that low on tin? I am. Tin. And code. Because clear ones are better. There's our other tesseract frame. Now we've got 2. So we're going to put one of these downstairs, and one of these is going to go out with our next item, the quarry. So we're going to need some gears. We're going to need 3 of those, 2 of those, and 2 of those. Alright, so gonna need 2 more of those, and we're gonna need 1 more of these. That's our gears. And we're gonna need some sticks, a little bit of diamonds across the top of this, and then we can get our quarry. Woohoo, quarry! And we're gonna need some landmarks, probably a lever to go with these guys. Alright, so we've got our tesseracts, we've got our item decks. We might need a few more item ducts. And maybe we'll make an impulse item duct. Why don't we make 10 more impulse item ducts? They're cheap and they work well. Oh, Well, I didn't know those only took 200. Otherwise, I would have done my math better. So what's this now? 800. Got enough for 4 more item ducts. All right. So let's hop downstairs, and we'll set these guys up. So I think I'm going to put my tesseract here. Get some item ducts. That's interesting. That works. So let's get our wrench. And maybe we're going to reset this guy up a little bit differently. So let's maybe move this whole thing over one. Let's have that there. This here. Move this cable up. That way we're still connected. And then we can have our item ducts or our transfer nodes like that. Our translocators, my bad guys. And then we can do this. That's a fluid duct. That. And then we can put a servo on this guy. Let's say that you're always on. Okay. And then we're going to do one quarry. And we're going to have this on item mode, receive only, fluid mode, send, and energy is blocked. See? And redstone is ignored. And then we can get some of these fluid ducts. And we should be able to now. I need some industrial. We're going to grab, each one of these makes 8, and our quarry can take 25. We'll do 5. And we'll do 4, that'll be like 32. Alright, let's go find a place to set this guy up. Maybe we'll quarry out right here. You know what? There's a desert right there. We can always use sand. There's a temple here. I did not realize that. Let's go see what it has to offer. Well, had some surge quartz, which we are desperately low on. I wonder what blew that up. Pick up some apatite while we're here. We're going to need that here in just a minute for another project that I have planned for today. I will be right back, guys. Okay, well, I got us out of that. Yeah, that was interesting. So let's see. Where's going to be a good spot for this thing? Fire node. thinking maybe right down in here. Yeah, this looks pretty good. Let's set one up right here. You know what, and we may as well just go for broke. So let's make this thing as big as we possibly can. Boom. And then we'll get our quarry out. And all we're gonna have to do is come over here, right click on this guy. And then our quarry is gonna go like that. It's gonna load up 25 chunks. No sense in wasting landmarks. And then, so what we're gonna do here is I think these attach. They do. We're just gonna go straight into this tesseract. Like that. And this is gonna be frequency 1. And we're gonna say item mode, send only. Fluid mode, receive only, energy blocked. No redstone. And then what we can do is we can take these fluid ducts and we're gonna run these from the bottom. We're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4 for our 4 engines. And then we can have levers along the back. And then we can get, we'll get some energy conduits, I think will work for the front. Might need a lever here as well. All right, so let's mark this spot as quarry. And then we'll head home really quickly and get those steam engines and some energy conduits. All right, I think these will work. If not, we can always come back to the house and make some other stuff. Yeah, there's the build guidelines. Nope. So it looks like we're gonna head back to the house and make some wooden and quartz kinesis pipes. So we're gonna need a couple of these, bit of glass, get one of those. We're gonna need a couple of blocks of quartz. And then some redstone to go along with it. All right. So let's head over here now. All these are full on steam. This guy should be cruising at max power. Here's our engine line, so this chunk is loaded. Okay. We're good. We can see it building out this quarry. And then I just want to make sure that this is going to work. Woohoo. Go engines. So we're making like 32 MJ. And this guy really only needs 25 to run. So, should be more than enough. Alright, we're almost done here. Green laser, yellow laser, red laser, and done. Alright, let's see. Our items going to spew everywhere, or are they going to come out nicely? They're going to go everywhere. Okay. Well, that won't do. That won't do at all. So now he's going to sit here and get spewed on for a minute. Go ahead and remove this. We're going to have to rework that a little bit. Okay. So instead, we're going to need a couple of impulse item ducts and a chest. Alright, and then I think we're going to go downstairs and make a gate. We're going to need some redstone as well. Yeah. We can just do a basic gate. Alrighty. So now I've got a gate. Go to our quarry. We're going to put a chest right here for this thing to dump into. And then we'll do our item duct is going to go somewhere else. We need to go get some structure pipe because I totally forgot about that. To the quarry. Alright. So we're going to have this thing say that, whoops, if there is space in inventory, emit a redstone signal. We'll spring that around. Here. Okay, so it's going in there now. And then we're going to flip this guy. And then I'm going to go make a servo. Lots of back and forth. I should probably have some sort of remote requester system set up, but not quite sure how I want to do that. Quarry. Install the servo, and we're just going to say ignore redstone. So that goes in there. So that and that, and item ducts, redstone levers. Oh, I needed that redstone. Ha! I'm doing good, guys. Doing really, really well, if you can't tell by now. So, I just need one to kick this whole thing off. So basically, this is going to prevent this thing from overflowing our system. Which I believe this thing is more than capable of keeping up. But we'll head downstairs now that guy's actually running, and we'll see if this is working the way we want it to. Yep. Yep. It's all working wonderfully. We still have tons of steam. We could probably run a few more quarries off of it. And meanwhile, out there at the quarry site, this guy is just going to be chugging away, bringing us in all the goodies that we could want. Look how nifty that is. We've even got a nice essence pool over here to put out the lava. Oh, that's funny. It's okay though. Doesn't bother me. So there we go. This thing seems a little bit slow, but it doesn't bother me. We're getting in resources for basically no labor at all. A little bit of setup here, but this guy's keeping up. These guys are keeping up just fine. And we've got our quarry frequency set. So that's how you basically, that's a really easy way to do a super compact setup and have it all come into your base. And we're not wasting power because we're sending steam, not energy. Because I believe there is still that 25% energy loss when you use steam, or when you use energy as opposed to just tesseracting your steam over and your items back all in one. So that is very, very useful. We'll probably be using it in a few builds, just because now that we have a boiler set up and in full swing, we'll be able to just kind of get a couple of tesseracts, plug one into the boiler, plug one into our base that we're gonna power, and then let it rip. And that's pretty much that's that really. So now we're up to 70 buckets of UU. I think now that we have some diamonds, it might be time to make a scanner. So how do we make one of these? So we're going to need a couple of iron plates. We're going to need a reinforced glass. So we're going to need a couple of advanced alloys. We'll get a couple of these. We're going to need some motors. We're going to need an illuminator. requires 2 iron item casings, some copper cabling, and tin, if I remember right. So we've got our illuminators. Now we just need our reinforced glass. We're going to need a couple of motors, 2 of them. We're going to need 2 advanced circuits and an advanced machine casing. 2 of those, 2 of those. All right, so everything's crafting up right now. We're also going to need some pattern storage. All right, so we're going to need one of these pattern storage. We're going to need 2 mining lasers and these crystal memories. Which aren't too bad. Those mining lasers are going to wipe us out, I think, though. It's going to be, I believe it's 2 diamonds per laser, right? No, it's just 1, okay. So we can probably afford to get a mining laser. Pattern storage. Unfortunately, I don't know how to do this reinforced stone. I'm going to guess... Oh, we can do our scanner. We can totally do our scanner. Wait, why not? Woohoo, scanner. All right, so we've got this guy. So our scanner is going to sit. This guy waiting, no storage. Okay. So I think the way I want to do this is have replicator, pattern storage, scanner. And then right on this guy we can have an right here we can have an HV transformer or something. So we're gonna need another HV transformer. Woohoo, more transformers. We're also going to need one of those crystal memory things. So we're gonna need 5, we're gonna need 20 clay. All right, I guess we will do this. That's right. We need a lever. I believe this will just jam this thing from, yep, outputting it down, not actually accepting items, which works for us. We just need some extra clay. And this is one way that I know you can get a lot, or at least, you know, the 4 that you would normally. I wonder, does fortune work on clay? Whoop, don't drill that. Well, there's 20. So, thermal centrifuge these, please. What? Oh, they have to be clay dust. How do I get that? Oh, 1 block makes 2. That's wonderful. So now instead of needing 20 clay, there's 2, 4, 2, 4, 2, 4, 2, 4, 2, 4. This is glorious. We're gonna need a lot of clay. How do I make this stuff? I'm gonna have to go find some clay, guys. I'll be back in a bit. All right, we're back. Okay, that's weird. But whatever. Let's get this crystal memory going. We're almost there, guys. There we go. And then I believe to make it good, do you just cook it? Yep, there we go. Crystal memory, empty. There we go. There's storage. We have a high voltage transformer. You know what? Would rather it be there, because then I only have to use one cable. Because I can use one of these, which is 512. I can use one of these, which is the good one. Ones that cost 4 diamonds. Fix step down. And this guy can hold a lot of energy. Like a lot. And then we'll go get our pattern storage. Okay. So what do we need? So we're going to need an advanced circuit, or 3. We're going to need some advanced alloys. Let's get a couple. We're going to need some more of those crystal memories. And it wanted, yeah, I wanted the good ones. Give me 2 of those. 2 of them, please. I guess 4 works. I won't complain. Alright. There's our crystal memory. We're going to need some pattern storage here. So do we have, I want to say this is how you make those, or like this. All right, guys, well, that's how it used to be made. So what I'm gonna do is this. Normally I wouldn't, but there's no recipe right now for reinforced stone. So I'm gonna throw away 16 of those and 2 of those. So if there was a recipe, I'm just gonna get myself 16. There we go. Gone. That was the old recipe. If it's been updated, yell at me, tell me, I'll fix it. And then we're gonna need some lasers. So we're gonna need a couple of energy crystals. And then we're gonna need 8 advanced alloys. And I have 3 advanced circuits. Okay. So we're crafting. All right. There's one. So it's waiting on this last guy. Hurry up! Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. One. All right. Woohoo! Pattern storage. Now, this does not require anything in the way of energy. It's just going to sit here. You do too have storage, derp derp. It's right next to you. And the first thing I want to scan in is iridium ore. So let's scan this bugger. This will take a while, but I think we'll probably get it. That's a little more yikes. I don't know if we can afford this. This is the only reason. Like we can, well, 3, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4 times 4, 16, 17, 18. We'd need 19 diamonds, and I don't think we have that many. We've got 10. We don't have enough. So we'll have to hold on the replicator, but that's okay. To 36% on this guy. Got some UU matter still cooking up. Let me check the video length, and then I'm either going to wrap up or we're going to try and squeeze one more thing in. I'll be right back. Whoops. Alright, yeah, I thought we were beyond the wrapping up point. It felt like it. So what we're going to do is next episode, we're going to get some stuff, and we're going to do some things with those saplings. I'm probably just going to play around a little bit, check on the quarry here and there. So you can see it's cleared out that much. So, I mean, it's a slow process, but it'll get us some stuff. Also, we now have this guy. He has a conversion matrix on him and just lets us, you know, get some extra stone bricks when we need them. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the episode. Leave a like and comment if you feel like it, and I hope you enjoyed. As always, have a nice day, take it easy, and I will see you next time.